My head's cut off. There we go.
Good squat.
Man, thank you guys so much for training. It's awesome to see everybody on the mats. Thank you for spending your Saturday with us. I want to get into some warm up. Right? I know some of us have already trained, but for those of us that haven't, let's get into a good rhythm before we get to going. I want to still attack the back from the leg drag, from that forced turtle position that we're turning our partner in. But let's talk about when we can't get that hook in, right? When we don't see the turtle or the back attack, we're going to force the crucifix position. All right, you ready? We'll bow in. Let's hit the floor. Lay down for me. Remember, you might be on the carpet. You might be on hardwood even. Take care of those hands. No reason to go too fast. Just warming up. We'll start off with some break falls in place. Just nice and easy rhythm. 30 seconds here. Let's warm up our back. Ready? And work time. Watch your space behind you. Just warm up that spine. Perfect.
You think I'd be warmed up by now, but I'm not.
Nice. 10 more seconds here.
I feel like an old lady today.
Word.
You feel like an old lady too?
I do too.
I feel the same.
Nice. And we'll switch to triangles. Pick up those hips. Triangles.
I almost fell into the wall.
Alternating sides. Don't kick a hole in your wall. Nice. And let's switch to Kimuras. Kimuras. Alternating sides.
Start with your right, Professor.
What was that, Purple Belt?
You gotta start with your right. With everything else you do, it's right. You start with your left with Kimuras.
You gotta be able to work both sides, bro.
Well, you can't just change it up random.
How's it random if I always do
Clear
it?
communication, sir.
You can tell we've been in the house together.
We'll argue about this later. Everything's fine.
All right, let's go jiu-jitsu sit-ups. Coming all the way up into that lunge. You don't have to lay all the way back. You don't have to use your hands. Sitting up, hide that foot underneath our hips. Roll over that shin. Lunge. Perfect. Good pace. Try not to hold your breath. And time. Good work. Okay, so I'd like to get into quite a bit of technique today. So as long as you're good with the warm-up, I'm ready to move on. I would like to start in that same leg drag pass we've been working. We're gonna go right hand to the hip, left hand pants grip, circle to the left, and now as I come back to the right, I'm gonna push the knee, leg drag. Now, from the leg drag, let's just warm up. Let's put in a whole bunch of techniques that we know, yeah? Pin the hands to the chest. Straighten the left leg. High step over. Try not to kick their face off. Left hand underhook. Right hand sleeve grip. Baseball slide that hip to the mat. Modified case katami. From case katami, let's go north-south. Bring that right elbow over the head. Step over the head. North-south. Right elbow over the hip. Back step that left leg. Modify case katami on the other side. Let's get to side control. From side control, let's go collar grip, hip grip, punch the floor, knee on belly. From knee on belly, the same around the world. We're gonna go back the way we came. If you have a partner, they'll start to get on their side. If you have a gi dummy, no worries, just step on their face, they'll be fine. We're gonna push the head down. kick them in the ribs. So we're gonna step over the head with our left leg. Step over the head with our right leg. Knee on belly on the other side. From here, if you know the arm bar, there's 2 arm bars here. Near side arm bar. And there's also around the world on the other side, the far side arm bar. Add the arm bar if you know it. If not, you'll hop up, come back, and we'll run it again. All right, so senior student, hop up. We'll do this one together. A whole lot of jiu-jitsu at once, my friends. Right hand on the hip. Left hand knee grip. Circle to the left. And circle to the right. Push that knee across. Leg drag. Both their legs should be on our right side. Now let's take their hands, pin them to their chest. Let's straighten that left leg. Slide it over the face. Left hand underhook. Right hand sleeve grip. Baseball slide that left hip to the mat. Modified case gatami. From here we'll go side control. Don't listen to me, y'all. From here we'll go over the head. Bring that right elbow over, step over the head. North, south. Bring that right elbow over the belly. Back step that left leg. Case gatami on the other side. Nice. Now we'll go side control. From side control, left hand collar grip. Right hand hip grip. Punch those knuckles into the mat. Push up to knee on belly. From knee on belly, our partner will get on their side. We'll push their head down. Kick them in the back. Step that right leg over the head. Knee on belly on the other side. From here, I'll hop out. I'll come back to the guard and run the same pass again. If you know the arm bar, feel free to add it, but you don't have to. If you get lost, Beth will be helping us running the same chain on Stuffy Buddy. Does anybody have any questions? Thumbs up if you feel good. Nice. All right, here we go, my friends. Let's clap it out on 3. 1, 2. Work time. Starts off with the leg drag. Hip grip, knee grip, shuffle to the left, shuffle to the right, drag. From here, we'll pin both their hands to their chest. Step our left leg over. Underhook. Baseball slide that hip to the mat. Case gatami. From here, we're going to step over the head, go north-south.
Watch out. Coming through.
From north-south, we're going to back step the case gatami on the other side. Now let's go side control. Nice. From side control, we'll get our grips. Push up to knee on belly. Nice. From knee on belly, we're going to step over the head, pushing the head down. Back step, knee on belly on the other side. If you know the arm bar, feel free to add it in. If not, just hop back up. Run it again, form the upper belt. Let's go. Lots of jiu-jitsu today. Nice. Leg drag. From the leg drag, pin the hands to the chest. High step over, underhook. Baseball slide to the mat. From case gatami, we'll go north-south. From north-south, we'll back step, case gatami on the other side. Here we'll go side control. Knee on belly. From knee on belly, we'll push the head down, step over, back step, knee on belly on the other side. If you know an arm bar, feel free to attack it to finish the rep. If not, no worries, stand back up, run the pass again, watch your head. Keep watching that space around you guys. Don't break the coffee table. Don't run into the couch. Nice work, my friends. This is a lot of jiu-jitsu. We don't have to go fast. Let's go smooth and hit all these reps. Nice work. Remember, if you get lost, Beth is here. She's running the same chain. You see her in case gatami now. She's going to move to side control. From side control, she's going to find knee on belly. Perfect. Very nice, Coach E. Super sticky there. Hey, nice yellow belt. Ooh, underhook, underhook. There we go. Good work, Steve. Don't smush the little ones. Nice. Armbar city. Finish one more rep for me. Get through the whole chain. Leg drag. High step. Case Katami. North south. Back step case Katami. Nice. We'll go side control. Knee on belly. High step, spin the world, knee on belly on the other side. Let's see that arm bar if you know it. Pinch those knees. Perfect. And bottom to top. Bottom to top. So if you got a gi dummy, take a break for a second. Junior student, hop up. It's your turn. Let's work through it with Beth, okay? She's going to do it with us. So it starts off with the pass. Right hand on the hip. Left hand pants grip. Shuffle to the left. Shuffle to the right. Push the leg across. Leg drag. We're going to pin the hands to the chest. High step that left leg over. Don't kick their face. Underhook the left arm. Baseball slide, case katana. Now we're going to step over the head and go north-south. From north-south, we're going to back step that left leg. Case katami on the other side. Now let's go side control. From side control, get your grip behind the neck. Get your grip on the hip. Hop up to knee on belly. From knee on belly, your partner's going to get on their side, or if you got a gi dummy, just push their head down. Step over the head. Knee on belly on the other side. Now, junior student, if you know the arm bar, go ahead. If not, just go back and restart the chain. Starts with the leg drag. All right, if you get lost, Beth will be running the rep, and you can always holler at me. We'll work through it together. Anybody have any questions? Thumbs up, you feel good? All right, get to work, junior student. Let's go. Starts off with the leg drag. You don't got to clap, Quan. They know what's up. They know it. We'll clap next time, buddy. I promise. Yes, leg drag. From the leg drag, high step. Underhook, underhook, underhook. We don't want to slide off that high step without an underhook, or they might take our back. From case katami, north-south. From north-south, the back step to case katami on the other side. Nice. We'll go side control. Find our grips to get to knee on belly. Good work. Push the head down, step over the head, knee on belly on the other side. If you want, finish with the arm bar. Either arm, hop up, run it again. Nice. Starts off with the leg drag. Good work. From the leg drag, a high step by pushing their hands to their chest. Step over their face. Perfect. Case katami. Now we'll step over the head, north-south. Back step, case katami on the other side. Now we'll go side control. And then we're going to get a grip behind the neck, a grip on the hip, push up into knee on belly. From knee on belly, they're going to start getting on their side. So we push their head down, step over the face, knee on belly on the other side. Nice. And now if you want, junior belt, you can finish with an arm lock. If you don't feel comfortable with the arm bar, no worries. Hop back up, start the whole chain again. Nice. There we go. Leg drag. Hey, good work. Nice work, Melissa. Oh, there we go. Nice, Steve. Good leg drag. Perfect. Super smooth. Very nice, Ethan. Hey, pinch those knees. 2 more reps. 2 more times through. Perfect. Perfect. Keep up that pace. You're not tired. Keep breathing. Very nice. Hey, very nice. Yellow belt. Armbar city. Hey, pinch those knees. Uh-oh, watch the tap. There we go. Underhook, baseball slide. Nice job, my friends. Finish this last rep for me. Finish this rep. Perfect.
Stuffy's a little uneven.
And time. Good work, my friends. We'll fix our gis. Let's get close to the camera. Let's talk a little bit about this leg drag and the back exposure. So, we're going to have the same setup. Hip grip, pants grip, shuffle to the left. Remember, guys, I really want to take this left hand grip and punch it to the floor. I want to get Beth's knee almost on the mat. So it's harder for her to hook our knee and go like to a half guard. Right? I don't want to leave that leg there and get stuck in the guard. So I'll push it to the mat. And now it'll be easier. I'll push this leg across the floor over to the drag on the other side. Now, from the leg drag, we talked about how sometimes we can't get control of the hands. Sometimes they're pushing us away, right? And we're not able to pummel. I don't want to get kicked off because then she'll go to daily Hiba. So we're going to get an anchor grip. We're going to go right hand to the lapel. It doesn't have to be all the way at the neck, right? It can be right in the chest. Trying to touch my right elbow to my right knee. I want to keep this connection tight so when she kicks this leg that's in her armpit, it can't really get started, right? If I'm really big and leave a big hole, momentum will give it power. So if I keep the space really small and the leg doesn't get any room, when she kicks, it's like a failure to launch, right? Now my left hand, hip grip, not up here, right? Not high, because now when I lift, there's no turn. I want to get really low, down by the hip that's on the floor. So now when I lean to the right and lift, I can pick up that hip. So we've been talking about just exposing the logo and threading this left foot in for the back attack, or for truck when we can't quite get them to tip over. Let's talk about when we can't get that hook in, right? So we tilt and our partner goes to true turtle. And in true turtle, she's able to get her knee to her elbow. And now there's just no more room, right? There's nowhere to put the hook. When this happens, we're going to keep our right hand where it is, okay? Now let's talk to the upper belts for a second here. Can I turn it back this way? Old school jiu-jitsu. We didn't like putting this arm over the back and into the armpit because cats would grab our elbow and now they would roll over, and as they rolled, they would tip us over and we end up off the camera as well as in bottom side control. Now, that technique has an unflattering name, so I'm not going to perpetuate it. But, but
I'll tell you.
We can avoid this, lean up for me, by keeping the collar grip, the same one you had off the drag, and go back down, not being up here. Okay, I'm not going to leave my right elbow low so she can hook it. Because if she can hook it, she can start to roll us. Now, just as a pro tip, upper belts, go ahead, hook it.
Mm-hmm.
If you do get caught here, I just want to talk to the upper belts, and they start to roll, hop up to your feet, walk over the butt, and as they roll, put your knee down, and you'll end up on the back, even though they tried to roll you. Now, that's a little advanced. We'll get to that later. For right now, we're going to get that elbow out of there. I'm not going to be draped over her back. I'm going to lean to the left. Our left hand is going to get a collar grip right behind the neck. Okay? Can I bring you this way a bit?
Yes, sure. Okay.
Now, the thing about this grip setup, there's no elbow for her to hook because I'm not draped over her. I'm leaning on my side. So when she reaches for the elbow, it's almost like the arm's straight. There's nothing to grab. The left hand on the collar. We can be pretty aggressive here. So what happens is she doesn't want to let in the hook, so she's really small and balled up. But if I stand up, like she's still trying not to give up hooks, which means we're going to pull with both hands and just tip her over. And now you're back into knee on belly. You're back into your chair sits. All our back attacks we've been working. You guys feel familiar here? Feels good? All right, so let's go back. Turtle. Can we come back to the middle, please? Thank you. Something that I want everyone to see, because that technique right there is a little hard to do with the gi dummy. What we're going to be able to do with this, though, is that with this grip setup, now when I stand up, I can put my knee right on top of her ribs. And with my kneecap right on top of the ribs on this side, I'm going to slide that knee down until it splits her knee to elbow connection. See how her elbow's starting to pop out here? She's going to try to keep it really tight, but now I'm in between that space. With my knee in the way, my left foot opens up a bit and I start to slide my right hip to the floor. See how my right knee slides forward? I expose the arm. Now it's going to be really easy to take my left foot over and hook the arm. We end up in the crucifix. Now, we're not quite there yet, right? We're going to have to get to our knees. As I go to my knees, I got to be really careful with my partner's arm because sometimes this arm gets locked out before we even mean for it to be locked out. So we got to be careful. We're going to pull our knees underneath us and take care of them, right? If their arm feels like it's stuck, don't force your weight on top. I don't want to hurt anyone's elbow. Now, from here, we are going to attack the arm, but we're going to do it once we're already on top. I'm going to take my right leg. See how her arm is curled around my right leg? I'm going to take my right leg and start extending it. And I'm going to pass her arm to my left leg. And now with my right foot under my left leg, I'm going to start to sprawl. When I sprawl, my knees are going to stay on the floor, and I'm going to push my knees straight back to where I end up hipping into the mat. Their wrist stays caught on our ankle, and we're going to go belly down arm bar with our hips. Okay? So can we come back? You're in the turtle. You have a collar grip behind the neck. You're going to stand up. You're going to put your right knee right on their ribs, slide down the ribs until you split the space between their knee and their elbow. Now from here, I'm going to start to slide to my right hip, pushing my right knee past their ear. Their arm ends up on top of our inside thigh. We step over it with our left leg. Now, maybe she's trying to be really stubborn and trying to curl her hand. I'm still in the way, but her hand's not exposed, right? So we'll just take this left hand, go wrist control, push it down. Now I'll step over it. Once I've curled it, I'll go back to my grip on the collar. Very carefully, I'm going to slide my knees underneath me, crossing my ankles so her arm stays stuck. Now from here, whatever leg she's curled on, typically our right leg, our back leg, we're going to straighten and pass that arm to our left leg. And now my right leg will curl under my left leg, and I'm going to start to sprawl back. I don't let go of her wrist. I just start to slide my belly to the mat by pushing my knees away from her. I might even walk them out. Now as I go hip down, the arm gets stuck right underneath our hips, and we'll pop that elbow. Easiest arm bar of your life, all right? Now, it looks a little fancy. It's super easy once you get some reps. Okay, so senior student, hop up. Junior student, you're the partner. If you got a stuffy buddy, we'll talk about how that works. It starts with the pass. Right hand on the hip. Left hand pants grip. And shuffle to the left. Now, as you shuffle to the right, push their leg. So you end up in the leg drag. Now from the leg drag, right hand collar grip, nice and high. Doesn't have to be at their face, just get it up there nice and high in the chest. Left hand's gonna let go of the pants. It's gonna grab the low hip, the hip that's on the floor. You're gonna lean to the right and pick them up. But our partner is gonna turtle all the way. So they end up with both hands underneath them, their elbows tight to their ribs. So we're gonna go collar grip with our left hand, right behind their neck. Perfect. And now we're gonna stand up and walk to the side. From here, we're gonna drop our right knee down the ribs. Slide it right in between their knee and their elbow. Nice. And now we're gonna slide our right hip to the floor, pushing our right knee past their ear. You see that arm, it's on your thigh. Now, if you have a stuffy buddy, you may have to go grab that wrist and extend the arm. Even if you have a partner, you might have to grab the wrist. Left hand to their arm, push that wrist between your legs, step over with your left foot. Nice. Now, once I cross my ankles and pinch my knees, I have the arm, so my left hand can let go and go back to the grip on the neck. From here, I'm gonna get to my knees. Nice. Now, if their arm's already on top of your left ankle, you're ready to go. But most people can feel the pressure. They'll curl their arm around your right leg. From here, I'm gonna straighten my right leg until I can pass their wrist to my left ankle, right to the back of my left heel. Now my right leg will curl under my left heel, and we're ready to go. Their arms locked out. You just gotta sprawl down to finish. Really slow, start walking those knees back and hipping in. As your belly button goes to the floor, it ends up right behind their elbow. We'll finish with the arm lock. All right, so Beth has stuffy buddy. Does anybody have questions? You guys feel good? Oh, Quan, you got a question, buddy? Ooh, uh-oh, man, I can't quite hear you.
You mean now?
Yep, gotcha.
So you maintain that whole grip as you go for that armbar, right?
Your hands?
Yeah.
Yep, we're gonna keep our hands exactly where they are. So that way, if there's something that goes wrong, I'm still in position to re-attack because my grips haven't left. Everybody else feel good? Thumbs up? All right, here we go. Guys, this is some Peter Parker Spider-Man shit, okay? To great power comes great responsibility. You could absolutely break someone's arm with this technique. If you notice, your whole body weight is on the back of their elbow. So if you just drop down into that sprawl, their arm has nowhere to go. Ooh, dangerous. Okay, I need you to go really slow on the sprawl so they have plenty of time to tap so you can relieve pressure and not blow anybody's elbow out. All right, my friends? Let's try it on 3. 1, 2. One more time. Here we go. Starts in the leg drag. Remember, if you get lost, Beth will be running the same technique behind us. We're going to go collar grip, hip grip, and we're going to start tilting them like we were going to put in our hook for the back. But they beat us, right? They turtle all the way up, hide their elbows to knees, so there's no room for hooks. Right hand stays in the collar, left hand gets a grip right behind the neck. Feels a little aggressive, but that's because it is. They gave up their back. They don't get to choose now. You're going to hop up to your feet. Bring that knee right behind their back. Your right knee. You're going to slide that right knee down their ribs. That's your left knee. Well. You're going to split their knee to elbow, slide to your right hip, and you're going to see their arm. It's going to start laying on top of your inside thigh. You're going to step that left leg over, hooking their wrist. You might have to grab their hand and extend their arm and then hook it, just like Beth did right there. No worries. Just pinch those knees, cross those ankles, get back to our knees. Now here's where we got to get a little fancy. They're probably going to try to hook their arm around your right leg, trying to keep it safe. So we're going to sprawl that right leg to straighten their arm, pass it to our left ankle. Now we're gonna curl our right foot under our left ankle, their arm on top of our left ankle, and now it's on. You're gonna start to sprawl, slide those knees back, straightening their arm, your hip into the back of their elbow. Slow, 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 give them plenty of time to tap. From the tap, we'll let go, run it again, senior student. Very nice. Pass it to our left ankle, yellow belt, put it on top of our left ankle. There we go. Hey, very nice. Good work, good work, good work. Curl both those legs, yellow belt. There we go. Yeah, as you sprawl, curl your heels to your hips. Yes. Very nice. Very nice. Plenty of time. Give your partner plenty of time to tap. We don't want to hurt anybody's elbows. Nice. Leg drag. Very nice. From the leg drag, we're going to go collar grip, low hip grip, and we're going to tilt them up. But they know what's up, so they turtle. They don't let us put in our hooks. So we go collar grip with our left hand. We bring our right kneecap to the top of the ribs, and then we slide down the ribs, exposing the space between the knee to the elbow.
Professor,
What's up, Steve?
when I slide down, I lose the wrist. Is it because I'm just a lot longer than my kiddo?
It could be that. One thing I'd like to try is as you're sliding down, like to finish, right?
Mm-hmm.
Let's try curling our heels to our butt. So we try to pinch that wrist with our calf and our hamstring. I can't hear you, buddy.
I still ran out of a little room at the end when I tried that. Yeah, I know what you mean about locking it in real good.
Perfect. Yeah, then it may just be a size difference. And I appreciate you going slow because we don't hurt any little arms.
No.
Nice. All right, let's see it, Josh. Starts with the leg drag. Perfect. Very nice. Here comes the tilt because we want to expose the back. But Youngin knows what's up. They turtle and hide. They don't give up the space. No room for a hook. So we'll go collar grip behind the neck, knees to the ribs, slide to the hip. Very nice, Josh. Exposing the arm. Perfect. We're trying to get that wrist up onto our top leg. So our left leg. Curl the heels to the butt. Slide into the sprawl. Really hipping into the back of that elbow. Good work. Nice. Good work, yellow belt. Here comes the grips. Here comes the knee to the ribs. Slide to the hip to expose the elbow. Very nice. Get it on our left heel. Curl both those legs and start to sprawl our belt to the floor. Slide the knees away. Curl the heels. Very nice. And time, guys. Let's switch. Bottom to top. Bottom to top. All right, so if you have a stuffy buddy, just hang out, catch your breath. If you're a junior student, stand up. Senior student, lay down. It's their turn. Okay, so it starts with the leg drag. Right hand on the hip, left hand pants grip, circle to the left, circle to the right. Push that knee over, get to a good leg drag. It's what starts the whole party. Now, right hand high collar grip, left hand low hip grip. And we're gonna start to turn them. But they know what's up, so they're gonna go ahead and turtle, hiding their knees over their elbows so there's no room for hooks. Your left hand's gonna get a collar grip behind the neck. You're gonna stand up, go right knee to the ribs. And you're gonna slide that right knee down until it splits their knee to elbow connection. Now you're gonna slide that right hip to the floor, sliding your right knee past their ear to expose their elbow. You're gonna step over that arm. Now, if you have a stuffy buddy, or if they're trying to be defensive and hide, grab their hands, push it between your legs, step over. Now, you're gonna pinch your knees and get back onto your knees. So they might be curling around your right leg. So sprawl that right leg, straighten it out, pass it to your left heel. And now with their wrist on your left heel, slide your right ankle under your left ankle, curl your heels to your butt, start sliding away, knees down, hip to the mat. Your belt right in the back of their elbow for the arm lock. Junior student, anybody have questions? You guys feel pretty good with that one? Thumbs up, you feel good? All right, let's get to work, junior student. Your turn. Starts with the leg drag. Nice. From the leg drag, we end up with the tilt. But when we tilt, they turtle. When they turtle, we'll go collar grip right behind the neck. This is going to allow us to stand up, put our right elbow on top of the ribs, and then slide down the ribs until we split their knee to elbow connection. Slide that right hip to the floor to expose their elbow. Step over it with your left leg. Pinch your knees, cross your ankles, come back onto your knees. Nice. Now we want that arm to be on our left heel. So if they're wrapped around your right leg, straighten your right leg, pass their wrist to your left heel, and now curl your right leg under your left leg. Pinch your heels, pause. Pinch your heels to your hips, hip down into the arm bar, finish. Make sure you give them plenty of time to tap, guys. This is a dangerous arm lock. You gotta go slow here. Perfect. Nice, Richard. Nice. Really nice, Melissa. We'll pass it to the other leg. Perfect. Curl the heels to our hips. Slide our belt to the floor by hipping down into their elbow. Finish. Nice. Give them plenty of time to tap, guys. Dangerous, dangerous. This absolutely will bend their arm the wrong way. It will never work right again, I promise. Evan, your camera angle is very cool, bro. I feel like I'm like in a movie, like you're like stretched out, like you're in the land of giants. Very nice. Curl that arm, pass it to our other ankle, and finish. Good work. Good work. "30 more seconds. Keep getting those reps. Leg drag, you know really well. Run our leg drag. Catch that grip behind the neck. Nice, Quan. That lets us stand up. Bring that knee to the ribs. Slide that knee down the ribs. Split the gap between their elbow and knee. Slide to your hip to end up with their elbow on your inner thigh. So your left leg can step over their arm. You might need to grab their wrist. Push it between your legs, then cross your ankles, pinch our knees. Let's get back onto our knees. Nice, youngin', very nice. Hey. Good work. There we go, Ethan, very nice, buddy. Yeah, go slow, go slow. We got to be easy on them elbows. Don't blow nobody's elbows. Good work. One more rep for me, lower belts. Let's go. Leg drag. Nice, Jay. Very nice. Tilt, but dad knows what's up. So as you tilt him, he's going to turtle. He's going to run from the back attack. Nice. So we'll stand up, knee him in the ribs, slide underneath that elbow so we can step over with that right leg. Yes. It's ours now. Very nice. Now, if you need to, straighten that left leg so you can pass his wrist to your right leg. No. There we go. Left leg's going to sprawl. curl his wrist to your other leg. There we go. Very nice. All right, guys, time. We're gonna run out of time today, but I want to show a little fancy, okay? Something that you're feeling. When they curl that arm, like when it's straight, arm bar city, right? But sometimes they're curling it around our back leg. And now when we start to sprawl, like their thumb's facing the wrong way, like there's no arm lock. Some of us have felt sometimes our partners are just really flexible, right? You'll run into some cats who can hyperextend their elbow. My elbows are so old and beat up, I can't even straighten mine. But I know some of you guys can straighten your arm to past hyperextension. So even when you're belly down arm bar, like they just don't tap, okay? When I run into this person, it feels like they're winning, but really, if they curl around our leg to stay out of the arm lock, that's what we want, okay? Like we've been talking about this whole time we've been in Zoom. I've really enjoyed getting to be with all our students from the different academies who can talk about this concept that I think is really important. We're always on our way to the mount, right? Back mount, front mount, doesn't matter. We're on our way to the mount. Along the way, when they try to stop us from getting there is why they get submitted, okay? So right here, they didn't want to give up back mount, so they got arm locked. But when they defend the arm lock, they're giving up back mount, okay? And I'll explain that. So you're in that turtle position, you slide that knee down, you pop up the elbow, you step over. And now Beth does a really good job of curling her arm around my right leg. So every time I try to sprawl back, like there's just no arm lock there because I need it to be on this leg to really finish. But her anchoring herself around my right leg means now I can roll to the crucifix. Now we've looked at the crucifix a little bit in the past and we did it by stepping up, sitting down, and pulling them on top of us. Today, since it's Spicy Saturdays, we're gonna get a little fancy and roll over the top. So I need you to watch your space, make sure there's nothing over there so you don't kick it as you roll over. Partner that's on the bottom, don't post your hand. See Beth's right hand, go ahead and post it. Don't do that, okay? Because when I roll over and your arm's posted, I might bust your arm, okay? So tuck your elbow in tight like you're in a turtle, like you don't wanna give it up. Now, from here, you're gonna keep the same grips. Your right hand had a collar grip. Your left hand had a collar grip behind the neck. Your left foot's gonna step up and you're gonna put your head to the floor. Now guys, I wanna look into my partner's ear. Okay, so that will put my right shoulder on the mat. My right hand is hidden on the collar grip. So it's gonna be real easy to roll over that right shoulder. I won't hyperextend my arm or anything. Now, from here, my left hand grip on the collar is gonna stay. I'm gonna step up my left leg, put my head to the floor, look into their ear, and roll over. As I roll over, I'm just gonna front roll like Fundy's class, and we end up in home base crucifix position. So her curling her arm around our leg to stay out of the arm lock means that when we roll over to the crucifix, she's stuck. There's nowhere for her to hide her arm. There's no room for her to escape. I pinch my knees so her elbow stays caught. That grip with our right hand is gonna punch under the neck. I'm gonna punch that lapel under the neck. My grip that was behind the neck, it's gonna let go, and it's gonna go in front of the face. We're gonna pass that lapel in our right hands to our left hand. Now, two different ways to finish here, guys. You might take that left hand and just grab your own collar, because I want to keep her hands from ever connecting. You might take that right hand, comb their hair, and end up with your right hand right behind their neck, grabbing your own forearm. Either way, you're going to start extending your hands. As I extend, I'm going to curl my left hand behind her neck, like pulling my left elbow to my hip. If you're having a hard time finishing, get on your right side so your feet can hit the floor. And now I'm gonna hip in while I pull. Pull the grip to me, hip into the back of their neck, finishing with the choke from the crucifix. All right, let's try it, senior student. Hop up. Junior student, lay down.
How's it doing, starting again?
Yep, leg drag. We're gonna go right hand to the hip, left hand pants grip, circle to the left. And now we're gonna circle back to the right. Drop that right knee into the leg drag. Right hand collar grip, left hand low hip grip, tilt them. They're gonna turtle. Now with their turtle, we're gonna go left hand to the grip behind the neck, stand up, knee them in the ribs. Slide that knee down. Move this way a little bit. Slide to your right hip, expose their arm, step over it with your left foot, cross your ankles, come back to your knees. Now, our partner is gonna curl that arm around our right thigh, so there's no way we'll find the arm bar. They're gonna keep their right arm tucked in tight so we don't hurt it when we roll over. We keep our grips. We bring our head to the floor and we look at their ear. So our right shoulder ends up on the mat. We're gonna get up onto our toes and we're gonna kick over. Front roll. As you front roll, pinch those knees. Don't let go of their arm. Now your right hand's gonna punch the collar under the chin to your left hand. Your right hand's now gonna come up and grab your own collar, and you're gonna get on your right side. This is gonna let us put our feet down. So now I can hip in while I pull my left elbow to the neck and finish. Choke from the back. Bottom to top. Junior student, it's your turn. Starts off with the leg drag. Right hand on the hip, left hand pants grip. Circle, circle back to the leg drag. Right hand collar grip. Left hand low hip grip. And tilt them. But they're gonna turtle. So they're gonna bring you this way. They're gonna bring their knees to their elbows. So you're gonna get a collar grip behind the neck and stand up. You're gonna slide that right knee down the ribs until you split their knee to elbow connection. Step over their arm with your left foot and get to your knees. Now they're gonna hug your right leg. So now you're gonna keep your grips. You're gonna put your head on the floor and you're gonna look at their ear and roll over your right shoulder. As you go, it's a front roll. You lay down, you end up in the crucifix. Pinch those knees, don't let go of that arm. You're gonna pass that lapel under the neck to your left hand. And now your right hand's gonna grab your own jacket. You're gonna put your feet on the floor on your hip and in, pull on the collar and finish. Nice work. Bottom to top, bottom to top. Beth's gonna work on the gi dummy as we watch. I'm checking out your reps. Keep going. So now we're gonna find the back because they're gonna hide from the arm bar. Perfect. Leg drag. From the leg drag, we end up in the turtle. Catch that grip behind the neck. Stand up, slide that right knee down the ribs. Expose the elbow, step over it. Get back to our knees. Now they're gonna curl around your right leg so that they're gonna grab their own inside thigh. They don't wanna get arm barred. So we're gonna keep our grips. We're gonna bring our head to the floor. We're gonna look at their ears and we're gonna roll over our right shoulder, curling our heels to our butt to bring them with us. Nice. Now right hand will pass the collar under the neck. Right hand will grab our own collar. So now we can go into the choke. Hip in, pull that elbow behind the throat and finish. Strangle from the crucifix. Very nice. Good work. Remember, you're gonna roll over that right shoulder. Nice, easy front roll. They'll go with you. They're way lighter than you would expect because they're trying so hard not to give up that arm bar. They're holding onto your leg, which is letting us tilt them right over. Nice. Perfect. Hey, good work. Hook the neck, grab our own collar. Hip in and finish. Very nice. Good work, Melissa. Nice, Jay. Yep. Get on our side a little bit, Jay. It'll help us some. No, our other side, right side. Yes. Now you can hip in while you pull that left hand behind Dad's neck. Yes. There's where our leverage comes. Good work. Nice, Evan. Drive the knee through. Hey, good work, Quan. Here comes our front roll. Nice. Hey, good work, Ethan. Get on our right side so you can hip in a little bit and really drive that choke. Very nice. Good work, my friends. Nice, Coachy. Here comes the tilt. Here comes the knee and the ribs. Slide for the arm exposure. They'll defend the arm lock, which will let us roll over our shoulder. Hey, we'll get on the side facing them. Pass the lapel under the neck. Hip in while you pull that hand behind the neck. So our whole body can choke. Good work. Way to go 1 for 1, my friends. Finish it up. I need everybody to get 1 more rep. This is something I'd like for you to practice. Get a few reps tomorrow too. Yeah, burn this one into the memory. Good work. Good work. Nice, Ethan. There we go, Richard. Hook the arm. Over the right shoulder. Hey, pass the lapel. Nice. Very nice, Richard. Super smooth, buddy. Good work. Nice, Quan. And time, guys. We'll fix our gis. Thank our partners. Let's line up and bow out. Yeah. Thank you very much. Woo. Good work, my friends. It's very cool for me as an instructor to see how much jiu-jitsu you guys are retaining, your ability to chain together so many positions. I mean, we went from leg drag with high steps, case katami on both sides, north, south, side control, knee on bellies around the world on both sides. Like, you ran the gauntlet of the hierarchy of positions, ending up in a really, I don't know, one of my favorite ways to get to the crucifix. Like, rolling through there makes me feel so fancy and ninja-like. And it's just, it's not something that we have to force, right? Because we have the submission on the arm, they have to run from it. If they don't defend the submission, they will tap. And because they're running from the submission, we're getting closer and closer to our real goal, which should always be get to the mounts, specifically the back mount, but front mount's just as good, right? So that's why you hear me say mount. I want you in the mount because it will always give us back mount as well, okay? If there's anything that I hope we get out of this time with our Zoom classes, okay? Because as we move closer, right? Every day we're one day closer to getting back on the mats in the schools. Something I want you to take from this, besides the techniques, right? I want you to remember everything we worked on, I hope, right? But at the same time, the concepts, right? The things that are making the pieces move, hunting the back. I want that to be ingrained to where, so say you're a competitor, if you go to a competition and they see your Easton's logo, they know they're gonna have to defend their back the whole match. I promise, if you're willing to keep that in the forefront of your mind as you're training, when we get back into the academies, the more you hunt the back, the more often you're gonna finish submissions in your rounds, the more often you're gonna get done training and not feel tired and exhausted, because you're just constantly in these dominant positions that lead into that next more dominant position. Okay, so when all this is over, I hope all our students, the main thing that they get from these Zoom trainings is, man, if I'm doing jiu-jitsu, it means I'm hunting your back. If I can see your logo, I can finish the fight, right? So guys, thank you so much for training. Stay patient with yourself. Stay patient with your family. I know we've been stuck in the house a lot. Some of us have been stuck in the house real bad. Keep them in the forefront of your mind, right? That person in the room with you, probably one of the most important people in your life. So try to remember that when you guys start arguing about the trash or what you're going to watch that night, because you've already burnt through all of Netflix, right? Man, most important person in the world in my life. And I still have moments where I get frustrated and I want to vent that out onto her. It's not fair. It's not her fault that I'm stuck in the house, right? It's not anyone's fault that we can't do jujitsu. Let's remember those moments when the pop tops and we want to scream. Okay, my friends, take care of each other, love each other. We'll be back in the schools in no time. Until then, man, live your life, right? Just because everything's on pause doesn't mean you can't be exactly where you want to be. Take care of yourselves, take care of your family, my friends. Thank you guys for training. We'll bow out. Good work. If anybody has any questions, please unmute. Let's look at it.